Hello everybody and welcome to the video. Today is episode 5 of the premium only series where we only use 4 and 5 star monsters to complete areas of the game. And it seems like an easy challenge, but you'd be surprised of how difficult it actually is. I mean, I've discovered just how difficult it really can be. I mean, 4 and 5 star monsters are supposed to be some of the best monsters in the game, but when you realize the amount of resources these units need to be at their most efficient, and for some of them just to even work or function properly, you realize that it actually becomes pretty difficult in a sense. And another thing is that the units that you're going to use are completely random, because you can summon a really good 4 star, you could probably not summon a really good 4 star. I mean, the way you approach a game, especially with 4 and 5 stars only, is completely dependent on your luck, or probably even the time of year. Because I know it's like, right now we started at a really good time, and that helped a lot. But besides the point, that's what we're doing. And we're just trying to get as far as possible. But since the last video, let's get into it. Since the last video, I wanted to move on from the Giant's Floor and start aiming towards the Rift Beasts. The reason that I wanted to head for the Rift Beasts is because I believe, in my opinion, Rift Beasts are probably one of the most important areas in the game, especially for a beginner. I think for sure for beginners. I mean, there are 3 important things about, or actually there's like 4 or 5 important things about the Rift Beasts in general. First things first is enchantment gems. Enchantment gems are these little things that you can get here that you could use to switch out a substat on a rune. So you see here, I could switch out for HP%, accuracy, attack. So let's see, do we have a random one we could use? We have speed. Speed is really good. So if we were to use this, we could throw this on a unit like right here, and I could grind out and take out the attack percent for speed, or for her, I could take out that speed and even make it better if I wanted to. Or if I had attack percent, I could switch out that flat attack for attack percent. But enchantment gems are really good for turning okay runes into really, really good runes. I think an example of this is her right here with this rune, or maybe with this rune. Like, this rune looks good, right? It has speed, crit rate, crit damage, attack percent. And I mean, look right here. This one is really good. This one was good from the start, but if I wanted to take out the accuracy, I could take out the accuracy and switch it for maybe HP if I wanted her to be tankier, or I could make that accuracy even better. But, which we could, no, I won't do for now. Actually, yeah, I know, because I can't get it, attack percent. Yeah, so, yeah, you could do it to increase the accuracy. See if we can get 11%. We got 10%. But, it helps with increasing the quality of your runes. Another thing that Rift Beasts are good for are for things like Beast Claws. The Beast Claws are going to be important. So let's go ahead over here. You can craft Beast Claws use Beast Claws to craft grindstones, which whenever you get to that point where you're like, okay, let me get grindstones so I can improve the stats of my runes or the quality of my runes further, I could sit here and I could be like, okay, let's get blade grinds, and these blade grinds, I can get attack percent grindstones or whatever, which it essentially enhances some of these substats. So you get like an attack percent substat that's like 8%. That grindstone will turn it from like 8% to probably like 14, 15, who knows percent, which means that we're getting out more damage. Again, making our runes better. And you could get this pretty quickly, right? Especially on a normal account. And that'll help us, right? Another thing is reaps. Reaps are, you see, I've already completed off all of my crafting, but reaps are going to be super important. They allow you to re-roll the substats on a rune. So in case you get a legendary rune, like a slot 2 speed rune, that have terrible substats, or it rolls terribly, like it goes into the wrong stat, you could re-roll it using a reap stone and potentially turn a really terrible roll and a really terrible rune into an amazing god tier rune. But on top of all that, and by the way, never use your Beast Claws for enchantment gems. That is a waste, especially since you're already getting them. Another thing is you can get this big back the homunculus attack, which you can turn it into any of these, and a lot of these are going to be really good. So we're going to probably talk about this guy later on. But the homunculus attack is going to be really good, especially even if it means helping you complete some of these rift beasts or even dungeons, which is going to... This guy might help us. Who knows? That, and you're talking about homunculus support, which we could also just get her done. God, now I gotta name her. Okay, so there we go. We have her built. We have her summoned. But obviously the rift beasts are super important. So that was our goal. And on top of that, by the way, the problem with... Like, we had to move on to the rift beasts. The problem with giants right now is skill ups. Like, I don't know if I've already talked about this because I've been thinking about this all week. But it's like the reason this account can be difficult is because of skill ups. A lot of these monsters are just so inefficient without skill ups. Again, like you look at Celine. Celine is a very basic unit and she's really good. Her passive allows allies who have attack buffs or defense buffs to place debuffs on enemies dependent on the buff. And her skill 2 places buffs and a shield on allies, which before skill ups, this is every 5 turns. After skill ups, it's every 3 turns. Which it's just like, it's a big difference. You're talking about units like Riley, who when fully skilled up, got tier. I mean, every 3 turns on these. This is every 4 turns before skill ups, and this is every 5 turns. Not only that, the recovery is even worse. You're talking about Sigmaris, where this is every 5 turns. This is every 4 turns, or 3 turns, my bad. And with Veramos, we're working on Veramos. You see I've been getting unlucky with the skill ups. This becomes every 3 turns. You get to Shar, where this skill 2 is every 4 turns, and it will become every 2 turns. It's just, a lot of these units really need the skill ups. Heck, even the homunculus attack. It's like this is every 4 turns will become 3 turns. This will become every 4 turns. And not even getting into the homunculus support. So it's just like you get some monsters that are really, really good, but like before all of their skill ups, they're just awful, right? They're not super great. So I realized with giants, it's just like the reason giants was so difficult for me is because I was trying to get a team to work correctly when I knew that all I needed was time, right? I just needed to get Devilmons and all that. But, of course, Devilmons are much more rare, and I'm trying to do this completely free to play, so I'm trying not to spend money, because I could sit here and buy a couple Devilmons that probably boost my speed up, but, again, just holding off, right? So we moved on to Rift Beasts, and that was our goal. So let me show you my Rift Beast times. So, record, 48 days, God. Ignore that Abyss hard. I don't know why I pulled that up. So, I've triple S'd everything. Let me show you a couple runs. Gosh, man. So, the Fire Beast team, here's the team. I have... This team obviously consists of Abigail. I think Abigail is the 4-star that you should be choosing from the from the Summoner's War welcome events. You get Sigmaris, who's here. And by the way, if you're like, why did you skill up his first skill? You could have only done the other 2. Everything went into skill 1. I'm getting so unlucky with my Devilmons for everybody that it's going all into skill 1s. It is annoying the hell out of me. I'm going insane. And I know people are like, man, this is taking forever. It's like, dude, I'm getting unlucky. My luck goes further than just skill ups, and you'll see in a little bit when we get into it. But you have the twins here, which are like, wow, you have them on Fatal Blade, but they have no damage. You'll see why in a little bit. You'll see why. But these guys can deal a pretty good amount of damage. Plus, we get the attack lead from Abigail, so we don't really have to worry too much about having our guard quite yet. And then we have Riley and Chiwu in the front. Chiwu? Is it Chiwu? Oh my god, why do I feel like the name is... I just said the name wrong. But, pretty consistent. I don't think it's ever failed once. Plus the shield from the Pioneer. I'm doubting myself. Is really helpful for surviving. But, Let me tell you, this account is actually the most frustrating account I have. The LD series is easier than this account. I thought this account would be easy. Because again, 4 stars and 5 stars are the best units in the game. But this is difficult. And it's because of Devilmons. Devilmons and skill ups. And it's just like, dude. Come on, man. It's annoying the hell out of me to no end. But, so even though I have the Rift Beasts done, pretty much, I mean, they still need work, especially some of them. There is one that I was still farming Giants, right? So after I got all these teams done, I farmed for a little bit, and then I went straight back to Giants and I was farming. And I'm having an issue with Giants, which I'll show you in a little bit, but Giants is not dropping me any slot 6 runes. Any, at all. And I want to show you, I really, like, I've been losing my mind the last few days because of it. So that's triple S right there. Let's see. Nice. Let me show you something. Look at all my slot 6 runes right here. What up? These are all my slot 6. I get a billion slot 1 runes. A billion slot 3 runes. A billion slot 5 runes. Attack percent. Slot 2, I can get a couple attack percents. These are my attack percents for slot 6. Blue. Let me show you crit damage. And then I can put crit rate at the bottom of it. Attack percent, crit rate. So I've been farming non-stop and it's not giving me shit. So my build's going to be interesting to you guys. So it's like when you look at the Chakram Dancers, they're on HP percent slot 6. It helps with tankiness, but it's also because I just don't have the runes. So for the Ice Beast, I have Ravidi. I don't know why he's not fully skilled up. I could probably get him skilled up right now, but speed, defense. Shield is based off of defense, so he's going to make us a little bit safer. Plus, he gives us immunity. Riley also gives us immunity, plus an attack buff. Abigail for the attack lead. This is what Abigail's on right now. Speed, crit damage, HP percent. Again, I just need attack percent runes. I could... Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I managed to switch around a rune. I managed to get attack percent here, and then I just did this. I'm not going to mess with the grinds on it yet, so it could look better. But, so she's on Despair. Again, it's what I had. I already showed you the twins. Tashar, HP, crit damage, attack percent. Just made him a little bit tankier for the Giants floor. I believe I said that earlier, but just in case I didn't, I made him tankier for the Giants floor, which makes my runs more consistent. And it's still under 2 minutes around that. But, Ice Beast's pretty easy. All of these dungeons are pretty easy because I guess all of them are tanky. Boom. They still get out a decent amount of damage. Plus, Tashar just kills this boss pretty much. The boss will not get that that third skill off because look at this. Abigail is a really big help. I mean, I think without Abigail, we would have definitely had a much more difficult time getting these Rift Beasts done. The good thing is, I guess I can start getting gems, so by the time I do finally get some runes, I'll be able to properly equip units. But dude, like, it's going to be hard to get out the next video if my luck persists with Giants. Like, with Giants, I am not getting anything at all that I can use, right? Like, I need, so many of my units need damage and just better runes, and I'm not getting them. And I'm sorry, I'm so hard-headed that I can't just, I just can't get the blue runes. I can't. I'm ignorant. But, That's just how I am. So we're going to get that shield and the immunity to help with damage. But we could have just put Chiwu in the front again, I guess. But heck, why not? Let's have Ravidi. Plus, I was using Ravidi for, what was it? For the Wind Beast. But there we go. Triple S. Give me a Beast Claw. Ooh, that's actually really good. Let's move on to the Wind Beast. Okay, so the Wind Beast has been the dungeon I've had the most difficulty with. Because with the Wind Beast, you need to have healers, right? To heal off the thing. And I don't want to build a healer. I want to pure damage my way through this, so it's been a little bit since I've attempted it. But I don't think this team is going to work, but if it doesn't, so be it. I'll just work on this later on, but not too worried about the Wind Beast. But the good thing is, Ravidi helps in the sense that the damage we're going to receive, not only just from that, but from the electrocution thing, will be reduced. We won't receive it because we have the shield. And with this shield that we have on us, if we can prevent ourselves from taking as much damage as possible, by the time we do receive that electroshock thingy, there'll be very little for us to have to heal. So you'll see what I mean in a second. Look at this. Lightning roar. We don't have to heal too much, right? So watch this. And then even if Tashar moves, he didn't take damage at all. So look at that. So I was thinking on my feet. I was trying to think on my feet. That's why we had Ravidi built. But yeah, so I thought I was a little bit big brain with that. The shield, what we lack in healers, we make up for in a shield, so we don't have to heal back as much, right? You see like what I'm trying to do? You see the big brain 300 IQ thing I was doing? Since it's like without Ravidi, we would not be beating this. Ravidi places a shield. The damage we receive from lightning roar or the shock or whatever is reduced. We don't have to deal with it. We don't have to worry about having to heal it later on because that shield ends up taking the damage. So Ravidi was a big game play. Oh my god. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gem. Light Beast. So Light Beast team, this is it right here. Light Beast is about single target nukers. I could do this. I don't know why, but we'll do this. We'll just throw you in here. I don't think we have you built. Do we have a speed rune on Swift? Even just... We could try you. We could try Yen. So we could put Yen in here. Let's try it. I know like the twins would help with damage, but if we could just do this right here, that'd be great. See, that wasn't great. We almost got it down completely. But again, see, our issue is always going to be damage. We just need to dish out damage. And you're like, oh, but you have all the units you need to dish out tons of damage. Yeah, but I don't have the runes. The runes. The runes. Oh my gosh, man. It's so annoying. But As long as they could, if this team could even get an S. No, I want it to get triple S. But this account is actually, I'm just saying, this account is much harder than I thought it would be. It's just skill ups, runes. It's just like, there are a lot of monsters who are useless without skill ups. The good thing about having I could just change, I should change Chiwu to Ravidi. I should. Yeah, I might do that. Because I want that wish of, I want the shield up more often. Yeah. Yeah, we should try putting Ravidi in and then doing another run. Yeah, because if we... No, because he would have ignored the shield, wouldn't he? I mean, that works. That was double S. Obviously that needs improvement. Again, we just need more runes. We'll put Ravidi in some other time. This team, tons of multi-hits. What we could do... I don't want to put in another twin. Let's just put in, I want to put in Tashar. Because with this one, you just got to nuke your way through. And then the two units we have in front is Celine and Riley. So no matter what, we should have an attack and debuff on the team. Eventually, I would just take Riley out and put in Irgar, maybe. But we should be able to get in tons of damage and just nuke the boss. Oh my god, if we had attack percent runes, we would have just destroyed that boss. The beast. Look at this. Dude. We're doing so good. And I'm not too worried about healing, because we're just, again, you see how we're doing this boss dirty. This boss just does not survive long enough. So the Wind Beasts, which I still think we might have an issue with the Wind Beasts. I don't know. I have to keep doing multiple runs on it. And the Light Beasts are the ones we have the most issues with. But it's just a matter of dealing damage. We just need damage, and we don't have damage without runes. So I'm forced to just continuously go back to Giants and hope that one day it decides to give me slot 6 runes. But, I don't know if y'all hear that in the background. I don't know why I'm getting all these notifications now. And then we can get some healing from Riley. Not that it matters, because we kill the boss. So, yeah, we've gotten all the Rift Beasts done. Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing all the missions in the background. Yeah, because, oh yeah, hold up. Let me see something. Let me see a little something. Hold up. I ain't gonna worry about getting this done in front of y'all guys, even if it's for the LD scroll. If I summon something good, you guys will know about it in the next one. But let's see. I'll make another video with. I know I said this last time. I'll make another video within the week, and my only goal for the next video is just to get better runes on these units. I have terrible runes no matter how much I freaking farm, dude, and it's just like I just need good runes. So, main goal, get these twins on some attack percent runes. Probably get her on some better runes. I've been working on Verd a little bit, trying to get him some decent runes. I just need to switch this around. I need to put crit rate on this. But I haven't been throwing anything on him. I just need runes. So, that's something we'll be working on. Everybody needs runes. So, by next week, let's see if we can improve our units. Let's see if our things can improve. But other than that, there ain't too much. I need to hurry up and run into that Devilmon dungeon. I realize I haven't done that. By the way, I can do Necropolis B10, but it's not super consistent. So, I don't know. Boop. So, for now, that's pretty much everything. Yeah, that's everything. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I tried to get as much done as possible. But I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't know. Until next time, right? Hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys in the next one. Peace.